Hi, my name is Emily Watson, and I'm a student docent here at UGA Special Collections Library. Today's virtual tour stop will be about the band Pylon. Athens is well known for its eclectic art and music scene. The formation of bands like REM, the B-52s, and Widespread Panic owe their start to the town that is the home of UGA. The band Pylon is no different. In 1979, UGA art students Randall Bewley and Lachowski began playing music together. Joined by two other UGA art students, drummer Crowe and singer Vanessa Briscoe, the group formed the band Pylon. Though most of the members had little music experience, they felt this gave them a fresh perspective and more freedom to experiment and have fun. Pylon played their first show at Chapter 3 Records in downtown Athens on March 9, 1979, to a small, reluctant audience. As Crowe mentioned, nobody knew what to do, and much of the crowd stood quietly during the show. However, after an introduction at their third show by the already successful B-52s, the band's fame began to take off. Pylon played a mix of new wave, alternative, and post-punk rock, and in keeping with that punk ethos, the band named themselves after traffic pylons. Lachowski wrote about the band's name, explaining, "We chose Pylon because we subscribe to a modern techno-industrial aesthetic. Our message is go for it, but be careful." The group was called to open for the band Gang of Four at a dance club in New York in mid-1979. While there, they began connecting with promoters and venues across the Northeast. Pylon released their first single, Cool, in 1979 with DB Records, and released their first studio album, Gyrate, in 1980. The stylish dress that Vanessa Briscoe wore on the back cover of the album is currently on display in the Brown Media Archives Gallery, and I definitely recommend checking it out. Also in 1980, Pylon opened for the B-52s in Central Park in New York. After a series of successful tours across the Midwest, Canada, and the UK, Pylon released their second album, Chomp, in 1983. It was after this release that they were chosen to open for U2 on several dates of their US tour. Though they were invited to stay for the full tour, Pylon declined. Feeling that they were losing what made performing fun, the band decided to break up in the fall of 1983. Pylon played a farewell show on December 1st, 1983 at the Mad Hatter in downtown Athens. A few years later, REM was on the rise and was named America's Best Rock and Roll Band by Rolling Stone. REM's drummer Bill Berry denied this, however, explaining that the best rock and roll band was Pylon. Following this, Pylon's fame grew again, so the group reunited and toured as an opener for REM on their 1988 Green Tour. Pylon released their third album, Chain, in 1990. Despite this renewed success, however, the band broke up again after playing a final show at the 40 Watt Club in downtown Athens on November 2nd, 1991. Pylon played several reunion shows through the 90s and early 2000s, but officially disbanded after the death of guitarist Randall Bewley in 2009. The band released an album, Pylon Live, on July 25, 2016, to commemorate what would have been Bewley's 61st birthday. The album consists of a rediscovered live recording of the band's 1983 farewell show. So the next time you joke about or think about starting a band, remember Pylon and go for it. You might just be America's next best rock and roll band.